Hello guys, and welcome to the very first online Wine for Everyone wine tasting. My name is Rafał Dubas and today we'll try Peter Lehmann Portrait Shiraz from 2017. This wine comes from Barossa Valley in Australia. Australian wine growing started in the 18th century, and today there are almost 2,500 wineries, making every possible style of wine. Since the country wasn't hit by phylloxera that hard, many vines are over 100 years old. More than 40 varieties of grapes are grown, but the most important of them, the Australian flagship, is definitely Shiraz. It makes almost 30% of local grape harvest every year. One thing about the name, no one really knows why Shiraz, which is exactly the same vine as Syrah, is called like that, but if you'll encounter this type of naming, you can be quite sure that it comes from Australia. Barossa Valley is probably the most well-known region in South Australia, or maybe even in the whole continent, because of its biggest quality wine district over there. It was settled by Englishmen, but also by German-speaking immigrants from Silesia, which is still visible in local culture and cuisine. Nights over there are cool, but summers are hot and dry. And soils that you can find are ironstone, red clay, quartz and limestone. So, the Peter Lehmann brand is famous because of its old vine Barossa Shiraz since 1980s, and its portrait wine refers to that time. Grapes used to create this particular wine were gathered by over 60 growers from Barossa, so it expresses the character of the whole region. And that's from where the name was taken. So, that was official part, theoretical one, and now let's try it. So, I have a little bit of wine in my glass. I've decanted it 1 hour ago because it's full-bodied red, so it's good to let it breathe quite a lot. Hopefully it will help release more of those precious aromas. Let's check out the color. So it's a medium ruby. When you swirl it, there are a lot of legs or so-called tears, because this wine is 14.5% alcohol volume, so it's quite a lot, actually. So let's smell it. So very typical for Shiraz, plum, a lot of forest fruits like blueberries, blackberries, a lot of spices like licorice, mint. Sometimes you can also sense eucalyptus because it comes from Australia, and my favorite one, black pepper. Also vanilla, because this wine was matured 12 months in oak barrels. Let's drink it. Quite high acidity, very nice, very fruity, firm tannins. In the aftertaste you can definitely sense chocolate, which is super cool. Don't be afraid to slurp a little bit when you're alone or when you're at a wine tasting, because it also helps express those flavors. Do not do that when you're at a restaurant. In general, this wine is really good, really interesting. It's something slightly different than you would expect from a regular table wine. So if you want to surprise your friends, you want to try something else, definitely you should check it out. And please do that, and if you'll do, let me know in the comment section how did you like it. So, skål!